Yep, here comes Stoogie! And they do not have the manpower to, I swear to God, if he wastes this, or if he wasted it! Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing you another CH2 replay. This is a 2v2 on the map Poltawa. We got, oh boy, let's see what we got here. We got an OKW in Vermont being Filthy Westerner and, oh boy, can't say the name, so let's look it up. Don't know who that is, but, okay. Not exactly high rank. We have Master Doll and Architect. One a little lower, one a little higher. British and American respectively. Looks like Allies have a small lead in terms of overall play time. We'll see how things go. Any case, MG, let's see, Grenadier, and of course, Assault Grenadiers moving on in. And then, of course, with Filthy, we have Sturm Pioneers, Kubal, another Sturm Pioneer squad deploying. Any case, before I get too much further, make sure you submit your replays to greyshotproductions at gmail.com. Definitely helps out in terms of giving me a nice wide selection of replays to cast from and possibly get yours highlighted, which I will do so at the very, very end. Announce who won the game. Oh, sorry, when they win the game, who actually submitted the replay. There we go. English. I can do it. In any case, also, I just want to point things out for the player. If you want to support me further, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Helps out the channel and definitely helps me out in terms of the YouTube algorithm, which is ever present and sometimes ignores me and then sometimes is like, yeah, we're going to mess with your subscribers. So anything you can do to help would be great. Meanwhile, we also need to provide some help for this British infantry because they're about to be annihilated by these Assault Grenadiers. Very good close range, be able to get up close, knock out these British infantry along with the Pioneers. Should probably move to maybe some cover or something, maybe. Anyway, unfortunately, Universal Carrier, definitely helping him out, but the MG there is providing support. Should be able to hold that sucker back. Meanwhile, we have some Sturms really going in. Nice heavy cover will keep them in the fight a lot longer than they really should, especially versus all that. But at least it's contesting them, holding them back while assuming the remaining forces heal up the Kubal and continue to grab territory. Meanwhile, we got Yellow. We'll just call him Yellow because what am I supposed to say? Anime ballerina? Like, or I think that was like a Santa costume? I don't know. Anyway, moving on from that. Yellow is pushing on in. Oh my god, the British infantry. Retreat, Master Doll. Oh, speaking of which, Vanguard operation, so... Oh, he got inside. He's like, help me! Pioneers shouldn't really do much to that. Maybe if you throw some lucky grenades. Maybe, but you're not going to fire through the hedges. Even though you really could. He is turning it around. Maybe he's trying to get around. Oh, here come the Assault Grenadiers. Maybe should have rushed up. Nope, and Vickers being set up. I think it might die if they can get outside the Vickers machine gun range. Yeah, they kill it, and the man inside. Master Doll, the best, apparently, with the most playtime experience in this game. Did not show it. Did not show it with that play right there. Meanwhile, Kuba opening fire on the riflemen, lighting them up. Unfortunately, once again, we do have a small issue. And that would be overwhelming rifleman firepower, pushing back the Kubal. Luckily, he still has double Sturm, so quick repairs. Also, he went lead armored, so we have a scout car being deployed. Now, he's, I'm assuming, going to use this for resources to deploy to the battlefield, more so than anything else. We'll see how things progress. Meanwhile, we also have Architect with a Urban Assault Company. Okay, not too shabby. Again, has a really nice rifle grenade bonus if he ends up using it. So far, no upgrades for it. Anyway, also, again, has some nice Rangers, Bulldozer upgrade, which is incredibly powerful to equip that with. Calliope as well. I mean, it's just some really nice upgrades. So, we'll see how things go. Anyway, let's see. Rear Echelon, we got Rifleman Squad right there. Bazooka team moving on in by the Lieutenant. Kuba opening fire on the Rear Echelon. Scout car trying to get the hell out of there. Probably not the best engagement to drive on into 3 different units, especially with the Bazooka team. Should have probably got there real quick. Kubal now going to probably face that Bazooka if he doesn't get the hell out. Yeah, fun fact, if they have Bazooka, get out with your light vehicles. Fun fact. Anyway, MG still holding the area, though they have to be wary against a possible British counterattack. We already see a mortar pit being created, so that could open fire long range on this mortar. If it's in range, I think it is. I want to say definitely. Oh, no, definitely it is. It's like looking how close they are. Yeah, that's close enough. Meanwhile, again, the one unfortunate thing is Yellow didn't really grab this back territory, so they're not getting a lot of fuel. Though, the Stern Pioneers did rush up and grab some more. We have Scout Car once again being developed, so hopefully Filthy can keep this one up a little bit longer. Let's see, Architect, again, a lot of Riflemen, for I guess preparing for a decent counterattack, hopefully. Alrighty, now the problem with this, oh, he's placing mines too. Good, very nice. Problem with Sturms is, again, they lack long range. Riflemen have that, so they need to keep close proximity. Maybe hide behind the brush and like pop out behind the heavy cover. That could be a way that you can counter. Also, nice job decommissioning the wreck. At the very least, you can get fuel from it, so that's cool. Remember when you could decommission wrecks across the battlefield as the OKW and get free fuel across the board? Man, I thought that was a perk, and then they're like, oh, that was unintentional. I'm like, oh, okay. So, alright. Scout Car deploying, once again, to help support. Getting cover is, I would recommend, behind the heavy cover, to be quite honest. Now, luckily, the Scout vehicle can get behind their cover they're using and do a bit more damage. That's nice. Stern Pioneers closing the gap. Molotov pushing the bulk squads out of the cover. They have a long piece of, well, cover to use, so it's only a single part being actually pushed out. Meanwhile, Sturm's closing the gap against the rear echelon, which is using volley fire against it. Yeah, they get suppressed and pushed back once again. Scout Car, unfortunately, being overwhelmed. Again, Bazooka team right there. Volk Squad still, again, in cover, doing pretty well, though no kills, actually, funny enough, just doing a lot of health damage. Realizing the Bazooka was used, he gets up close, maybe fire a couple shots, and pull on back. He did upgrade it, so it has a little bit more armor, but I think an AT grenade's about to be fired. It is, but Volk Squad's still holding strong, and while the AT grenade was fired, the MG is being set up, and the incendiaries at least push, I would definitely say push 2 riflemen back if he wants to be smart. Volk Squad, though, realizes its situation, pulls on back. Again, in that, yeah, absolutely. Maybe you stick around, but no more. You can't take any more damage. MG setups in case they charge. They are doing that, but they're pushing up the hill. MG's facing barely in that region. Oh, never mind. They stopped behind the cover. Up. Trying to place a mine. Unfortunately, yeah, the MG is suppressing them and stopping them. Meanwhile, flamethrower unit actually switched out with the MG, which I'm assuming went back to base after being overwhelmed. But, yeah, the mortar team most likely pushed them back. The British are slowly counterattacking, though they are somewhat under supported quite a bit. Yeah, that's, they definitely need some assistance. Abso-freaking-lutely. Any case, MG opening fire against the rear echelon squad. British infantry trying to reposition. Oh, it looks like we have a... Although they did manage to throw a flare, artillery should push them back. We do have one cache over here, so I think it's the first cache of the game. I don't see any others, so good job for the Germans for making sure they kind of help supply themselves and make sure, again, they're in the game. Let's see. Both fuel is above and munitions it's equal, though right now victory points it's even. Not again. It looks like this wasn't captured, which is quite hilarious. Since again they have one over here and one over here, it's quite an even fight. Right now, Filthy has just medical. Yellow currently is tier 2, so again we have a half track on the field with a flame upgrade. British unfortunately don't have a ton of units, but they do have an AT gun, so that's good. And they, at the very least, okay. So okay, they have awesome. They have upgraded their men. Cool. Really, really nice. But they haven't gotten an additional upgrade like Armored Car. Architect is opening fire. Looks like he's being suppressed by an MG. Yep, hitting them on flank. Currently opening fire on the Lieutenant. And, yeah, the American infantry are just being suppressed across the board. MG opening fire. So we'll see how things progress. Right now, the MG is suppressing the Sturms, although Volk Squad's coming around the other area. MG could activate armor-piercing rounds. They'll turn the tide. One unit's retreating. Volk Squad's on standby once again, kind of pushing on up with the second squad going around the brush, hopefully getting around that MG. They should have dominance over that Rifleman squad unless they get lucky. Oh, they don't have grenades. Molotov is their best chance. Otherwise, I think these Volk Squads have them clear the sites. Oh, Reshlun's doing the volley fire to try to suppress them. Volk Squad. Oh, no more. Nope, they're coming on in. So, no. Yeah, the Americans are going to lose this fight. And I think it's just barely. I think it's just a good flank with the MG. I think this MG was a little better than that one. Not because it wasn't doing much. It was suppressing. I just feel like that the riflemen were kind of a little more bunched up, while the Volk squad spread out and were able to get around. Although, nice repositioning. Suppresses the Volk squads. Maybe it's not. This MG's not moving up. At least this one repositioned when needed to. This one's now fully suppressed. The other one is going around. They need something to come on in to suppress it. Rear echelons, unfortunately, can't volley fire anymore. And they're getting close. The MG will have to retreat. And I believe... Oh, wait, no, he's not retreating. He's in cover to cover. That should drop smoke, so he's to reposition. Although I don't know how it's going to help because now they'll shorten the range of that. But, oh, wait, no, here comes the rifleman. Back up. Both squads have still in this fight from the first fight. There's no way they can fight a second fight. I love how he keeps backing up his MG. That's hilarious. Never mind. And his MG's still back. If that MG moved up, he would be in a way better position, but he did not do that. Unfortunately, that's going to put him in hot water. Oh, man. If he would have moved up the MG or piercing rounds, he could have stopped that blob in its tracks. I think. Or cover to cover would have stopped them. Maybe. I have to double check that, but I want to say he would have been better. Anyway, it looks like British infantry with, again, you got the airland officer placing... Is there mines being placed? Oh, no. Teller mine was being placed. Okay. It's like, what the hell? Oh, this point was captured by the Grenadier, so that's cutting off the territorial gain that's in, like, this sector, like the normal cap, the munitions, and, well, the fuel that they were going to get. Let's see, Grenadier squad going to go for this position, around engineers pushing forward, and, yeah, assault Grenadiers having some issues. All right, so anyway, artillery is currently coming on in. That could be something the assault Grenadiers have to worry about, being shelled with a jump with RDP. Stu coming in, E-class. Alrighty. Up, grenade going off, or like Gammon Bomb? Like Gammon Bomb, right. Any case, Assault Grenadiers pulling on back. MG did its work. Good job, Vickers. Although, that artillery might be something a little more difficult to contend with. So right now it's opening fire, trying to push them back. We actually have a small battle going over here. Stern Pioneers, once again, wrecking the American infantry. Remember, guys, how far they are going, these guys are doing quite well at constantly contesting this fuel point. So good job on the Axis with that. Now, he does have both buildings, so we can upgrade that to have a forward retreat base. And yes, that might be an issue when a Sherman Calliope comes into play, but right now, he's giving them hell and constantly going back and forth. So good job for him. I love the medics going out, be like, hey, we'll give you some quick heals. Wait, you might stop, we're trying to heal you. Anyway, Sugi pulling on back. They do have an AT gun here, which is a concern for it. But overall, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Anyway, right now the Stuk E is trying to maybe flank around the AT gun, but it repositioned, so it's still in range. Sugi opening fire. Oh my god, that airland officer. Dude, apparently he's supposed to be the best player. I am not seeing it. You need to get the men out of there immediately. Meanwhile, we do have armor, a Panzer II, opening fire against the American forces. AT grenade could be fired on it, but at the rate it's being killed, you may just want to get the hell out of there, and he is. Also, armor-piercing rounds, I'm sorry, armor-piercing rounds would be a good idea. From the 50 cal? No? You don't want to do that? Okay. I'm like, come on, armor-piercing rounds. Come on. Nope. Oh, boy, Captain being pushed back. Lieutenant's moving on in, but it being the only thing, I would not want to engage. I would absolutely not want to engage this. Not something I would want to do. Anyway, you gave Royal Engineers Bren guns. Both of them? I don't think... I think I saw that and I just dismissed it, but... Okay. I mean, sure. You need all the infantry you can get. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I'm actually mad. You gave Piats to fucking airland officers. But you didn't give a Piat to a fucking Royal Engineer, which has an AT grenade. Okay, I mean, everyone's up to their own decision. This is a bad decision, but everyone's up to for their own. Okay, I guess, no, it doesn't make sense, because even the Bren, like, if you want to fight infantry, if armor comes by, you want the Royal Engineer to target the armor. So the Piat would be a, yeah, no, I'm not, that isn't dumb. Oh my god, nice grenades, at least knock out the AT gun. Oh wait, the AT gun's gone. Where's the... Yep, here comes Stugi! And they do not have the manpower to... I swear to god, if he wastes this... Oh, if he... He wasted it! You had a Vet 2 infantry section, and you fucking wasted it with a Bren gun. And you lost the Bren gun too. Don't be wrong, you pushed back the Stugi, congratulations. But you lost a British infantry for that. She just retreated. You could just retreated. And I mean, it's not like he has a bunch of frontline troops. What is this? Oh, his Vicar's dead around the corner. All right, pack gun as well here. We have Panzer II crippled in mid. Bazooka team's opening fire on it. Oh my god. Oh, you got double bazooka on that one. All right. Lieutenant showing the world who's boss. Meanwhile, oh, he had two? He had two Panzer IIs? And another scout car. How many scout cars have you deployed? Filthy Westerner, you are really enjoying that light armor. Although, I'm going to make the assumption, yep, the American only has a major with a bazooka, which is quite hilarious. But, actually a good way for veterancy. That would be a lot of damage. Yeah, actually, if you can keep it opening fire, yeah, that's not bad. But he's probably going to deploy armor in the next minute and a half. So, what do you have to counter that exactly? You have more Panzer II. Is there like a Panzer II convention in town I'm missing? Is that something I'm missing? Filthy is like in this mindset, like, all right, just keep pumping out Panzer IIs, light vehicles, Sturm Pioneers, and we can do this. And then someone like is while he's thinking in this, like, yes, we got this. There's a guy shouting at the distance, like, medium armor. And again, just not picking up with him. Just absolutely, this guy's like not listening. Because in like 2 minutes, there's going to be a Sherman at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. I mean, worst case, the best case scenario gets Calliope. Worst case, it's a Sherman. And the reason why I say that is because the Sherman, especially with the bulldozer accessories, is incredibly powerful. So you have that fighting your men, the Germans, and you have not ever cannon warfare, no any AT or medium armor really to speak of. There's going to be issues. Now, Filthy, you also don't have the Panzer headquarters, so you are not deploying armor anytime soon. Your best case, you can't even deploy the Sturm Tiger. So your best case scenario, honestly, is a Puma, and a Puma's not. Puma's like, okay, shit, I really fucked up here, kind of unit, in terms of having it go toe-to-toe with a Sherman on purpose. Now, again, I've seen a lot of good Puma plays, but so far, mass-producing Panzer IIs, they don't get the extra heat rounds, so I am very confused. Anyway, Allied counterattack, because he is charging full force. Double Panzer IIs opening fire. Oh god, Bazooka's opening fire as well. They're trying to hold the position. Scout car coming on in. There's a lot of AT. Again, a lot of Bazooka teams. Good job on the American for having that. Dude, this guy's losing all of his light armor. Does he get a discount? Is that why he's getting so much? Does he have a discount on Panzer IIs and Scout cars and Kubels? I mean, it's like the German. It's like Rommel's like, yes, send me Panzers. 3s and 4s for North Africa. Oh, a Tiger. Yes, absolutely. I'll take a Tiger. You know, just not 1941 we'll have a Tiger, because that would be stupid. I'm looking at you, Battlefield 5. I'm looking at you. Any case, the MG is doing a lot of work. Up to Vet 4, by the way. Sturm Pioneers also doing a lot of work. Calliope's now on the field and opening fire on that MG. It's probably going to die from that artillery fire. Oh, Panzer II got decrewed. Nope, it's still alive. Although pulling on back with some men. And somehow, some way, Architect does not win that fight in advance. If anything, the territory was actually decapped by yellow. But even though that, yes, Architect did lose that fight and didn't gain ground, Calliope got a decent, a little bit, at least knocked out the Panzer II, so there goes any veterancy would have gotten. And also, a lot of infantry did die. Oh, wait. No, he actually, well, not infantry, sorry, armor died. Infantry actually survived that and got some veterancy. Alright. He has a half track. Hopefully he realizes, oh shit, I need a Panzer headquarters, which might be better in mid. Well, okay, actually with this guy charging up, maybe not. We have Sunstrike coming in. Oh, light artillery barrage. Sniper providing additional support. Again, providing recon and on hold fire so he doesn't accidentally shoot and reveal himself. MG is well set up to kind of guard this area. Opening fire on the Panzer Grenadiers. Okay, not too shabby. It's getting some hits in. And yeah, the Panzer Grenadiers is not really going to advance any further. It's like he's so close bringing it down health-wise. Oh, wow. We have another build. Really? I mean, I don't know why you would put it there unless you're planning on making this a forward base. Yep. There goes the Stoogie coming on in to save the day. Of all things to come in to save the day, that is... Oh, boy. Calliope's on the front. Again, this would be a great place for a Puma to go after it. So now I'm actually for a Puma. Oh, God. That blob. The MG doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, this is where your infantry need to kind of keep the other infantry back so, you know, you don't die. Meanwhile, Calliope's just opening fire. Stuka's being made. A lot of it... Now his infantry's dying. Now I'm correct with that statement when his infantry is going to die. Yeah, if he had a retreat point... Oh, okay, he doesn't. He might want to pull back. There goes one mechanized building. So the Stuka barely deployed in the nick of time. Volk squads, I don't know why the hell you're fighting. This is not a winnable battle. This might be a winnable battle after this artillery strike. No. Just pushes back one unit. Panzer II hiding around a corner, being overwhelmed by a lot of bazooka teams. And, yeah, if it doesn't get out of there now, he's screwed. I'm going to say he's screwed. He's screwed. So, good job there. Any case, there's no artillery coming down at that position. Doing a little bit of damage, I would say. Meanwhile, Volk squad's trying to hold the hill, but definitely needs pole bomb back. Okay. And yeah, bazooka teams are doing work. They're clearing the base. Stuka... Oh, Tiger's on the field, of all things. Okay, did not expect that. But hey, I'll take any Tiger force, honestly. So, in any case... Tiger now will come in, again, fighting a lot of bazooka teams. Also, Vet 3 Major. Hot damn. It's a pretty potent Major that can literally stop them from getting any territory in the region if he sets himself down, which I don't think he would at this position, but anyway. It looks like the Brit definitely took some losses. A T-Gun's decrewed. Vickers is still decrewed. We got another Vickers over here decrewed. Bofer's up, but yeah, the Master Doll is getting... Definitely needs some time to reinforce. Unless he's deploying armor soon. Alright, maybe he deploys a Churchill. But even then, I would get a Firefly to deal with this sucker. And also the Snoogie that keeps annoying you. Grenade going off. Hurrying the Lieutenant. Pushing it back. Calliope moving on in. Very dangerous because Panzer Grenadiers are coming in on it. Luckily, unlike other rocket artillery, the Calliope actually has good armor. So, it should be relatively fine. Meanwhile, Volk squad's pushing on up. Annihilating that rifleman squad. Oof. This may be an allied over an extension. Tiger is counterattacking pretty fiercely. Might be able to get another kill right there with the command. Does kill the commandos. Rail engineers will probably follow suit. Sniper also in the... Oh my god, that Tiger's single-handedly turning the tide of the game. Calliope, though, opening fire. Getting a fantastic shot of the Panzer Grenadiers, pulling it back. Will it kill it? No, they're gonna make it. Both of them make it out. Sniper is barely alive. Dodges the Tiger shot, though. Knocks out the building. That would have been amazing. And, that's a cinematic moment right there where you're running in the building next to you just blows up. Anyway. Or just have the Stoogie just charge through, Commando Glider. Sure, why not? That... Even more awesome. I don't know why that piece jumped 30 feet in the air. Or, actually, probably more like 100. But, you know, cool. We have Churchills being made. Not a lot of support, really. The British is severely down. Architect has a ton of infantry support. No frontline armor, though, at this moment. I don't believe there's armor being created, and there is not. There's no vehicle crews or anything else, so... Axis may have accidentally stumbled into a situation where the Allies are not in a good situation to counter what they have on the field. I don't know how, but yeah. I mean, the best case scenario they have is with these Rangers and all the other bazooka teams, that they can ambush the Tiger and just do it. Like, that's best case. Oh, God. They accidentally walked into that Stuka. They do have a huge bazooka force. If they can find the Tiger and shoot the bazooka straight up its ass, then maybe. They're actually chasing after the Stuka, which, funny enough, the MG is putting an end to them. And the Tiger gets a fantastic shot, hurting everyone involved in that fight, pulling them back. So if you were thinking that Tiger's going to be killed quickly, unfortunately not today. Stug E opening fire. Again, showing me wrong by calling this unit worthless. Doing quite a bit to the Beaufort. JrChill moving on in. Tiger as well trying to push up against them. Trying desperately to hold on. Stug E fires another shot. Very close killing the Beaufort. JrChill opening fire. Bounces off the Stug E, which is still killing that Beaufort. JrChill just being overwhelmed by fire. And yeah, there's the pack gun, Panzer Grenadiers. Calliope, though, hitting them all. Oh, it could be enough. Could it? Rockets still coming on in. Smoke coming down. Beaufort has been destroyed. Most likely artillery is going to knock that out. They're still charging. This JrChill is just trying to get the hell out of there. There's a Piat team, and the Tiger is slowly killing that. And I believe a lot of the German forces did die, so not great for yellow. JrChill might make it out. Oh my god, if he does. Oh, Tiger's putting an end to it. Come on, Tiger! Fire! Gets the kill shot. AT grenade's gonna be fired. Rangers coming on in. This is a big uh-oh. If Rangers get close enough, they can end it. Bazooka team by Lieutenant is well coming on in. Sturm Pioneers, you need to close. Stop him. Stun him. And there goes the Tiger. Hot damn. That Tiger did a hell of a lot, but so did that Calliope and everything else. Right now, yellow is not even close. At least 3 minutes, yeah, 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes away from getting another Tiger. Filthy Westerner hasn't even gotten an upgrade yet. He's actually gotten another medical upgrade, of all things. Okay. You probably need, the fact that he's not got medium armor is astounding. Look, I know you're, oh my god, that is a blob. Where's the Goliath when you need it? You have so much munitions. It's not like you're not using it, but I don't know, maybe mines or something would been helpful. Kind of delay the blob or kind of weaken it, especially if they're all grouped up. Yellow's using his manpower to just get more men in a Panzerwerfer. I 100% see why. He definitely has a lot. Though Architect, if needed, could get armor very quickly. He has plenty of fuel for it. Stuka missing it by a huge margin. I don't know what the hell he was aiming for on that one. Anyway, this unit's suppressed by the MG up top, which is still holding that capture point. But the additional allied forces are taking everything else on the damn map. Although it's still decently close via victory points. So no one has a huge or clear lead, I would say. Right now, Calliope opening fire on the MG. A lot of allied players are still pushing on in. I don't think the Germans can hold. Assault Grenadiers in heavy cover upgraded. That's good positioning. But the light Gammon Bomb's going to push them out and kill the unit if he doesn't get the hell out of there. Run! Oh, he made it. Panzerwerfer opening fire. Will it hit here? Oh, damn. No go. That was another bad hit. Nothing hit with that. Again, you just have to... I don't know. You have to be a lot... You have to aim where they're going, not where they were, if that kind of makes sense. It's just one of those things where if they're constantly advancing, hitting behind is just not going to help. Certain Pioneers, though, still doing work, although, again, the last one died. At least Filthy Westerner's infantry is still holding, or at least doing what it can. A lot of it doesn't have that many kills, per se, but they're still doing what they can. Architect's forces are pulling on back. We had a Rail Engineer Squad fight a Stug E. Stug E, surprisingly doing well this game. It is very surprising. I might have to put that thing in the thumbnail, and I would hate that because it's a unit that I trashed for fucking years for how bad that thing was. But that being said, in the hands of a good commander, it can be used well. Any unit in this game can be used effectively if used by a good commander. Unfortunately, we just lost some Vet 3 Sturms. Oh man. Oh man, that was unceremonious. Unceremonious. I can't talk. Jesus Christ. That death was anticlimactic. Oh well. Not the worst death I've seen in the last couple years, I'll say that. Oh god. Sorry, that him dying like that was like, wow, I just praised him and he immediately died. Kind of feels like Split. Not Split. Glass. Thank you. If you ever watched that movie, and you're a fan of Unbreakable, that movie might piss you off in a number of ways, as it did me. Oh, God. Anyway, moving on from movies with potential that lose it to a German counterattack that might work. Again, they still have a decent army. They just need their artillery to hit these blobs. If they can do that, they'll be in the clear. Although we have a Churchill being deployed, and it's fighting Stugi. Either Panzer Grenadiers supporting, but they need that additional support to really do damage. Again, it doesn't look like the Churchill's really bouncing this time around. We don't have another Panzer Strike upgrade in development, so Stugi. Wow, that was. Where was the bounces on that? Not really anything. Panzer Grenadiers trying to help, but being suppressed by the Vickers. Another glider has just come in, deploying some commandos immediately. All right, pushing on in. Yep, good work. We have oh god, strafing support coming on right. We do have a Panzer headquarters now being developed. 31 minutes into the game, and developing its main gun. Calliope's opening fire on it. And while fire on the infantry, there's a lot of infantry with a lot of bazooka teams. I don't think this is going to last more than 2 seconds. Although, we can finally get a Sturm Tiger if you want to. Which, if used correctly, yeah, would be incredibly powerful. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm hesitant on this guy's decisions. So, we do have a Sturm Tiger. And we actually have another Calliope. We have no Shermans. I'm actually shocked we are not having a lot of medium armor from the Axis or allies. It's all been random shit, except for maybe the British with the Churchill. But Panzer Headquarters still putting round after round into these American forces, and again also trying to shoot down the planes. Does manage to hit one at the very least. Although bazooka team is going to put an end to that Panzer Headquarters, so don't expect any additional armor. Oh, Sturm Tiger got 2 kills? No, 1 kill. Okay, 1 kill against the Ranger squad. Alright. So at least push back that mighty force. Panzer Grenadiers are there. Again, Filthy Westerner should be throwing all the grenades, but nope. We got grenades thrown by Yellow, who almost killed both squads, but just barely managed to get out of the... Oh, Volk Squad might kill him. Nope. Looks like they're gonna live. Oh, brought one... Oh, man. So 1 man down. Calliope with 34 kills. Hot damn. Doing very well for itself. Stuka opening fire. Oh, okay, it's over here. I was like, where the hell is it firing? Panzer Grenadiers moving on in with Assault Grenadiers, but again, a small issue, and simply put, Churchill. The Churchill is, and the Vickers are just going to tear apart the infantry. Not really much of a fight. Also, why are you using your Panzerwerfer over here? Maybe, okay, a good job you brought down the Vickers more. Although he really, by the amount of Vickers on the battlefield and the support equipment, I don't think he gives a shit, honestly, about Vickers machine guns. Because there are a lot on the field. But, yeah, so what? But the thing about that thing is you should probably save the Panzerwerfer for this, rather than just a 1 unit down here. Because that way you can hit the blob and push that entire thing back. So... whatever. Anyway, nice job. Hit the Panzer Grenadiers. At least they're down to 50% health. Additional forces coming in. Take this position. Sturm Tiger is reloaded. They're using cover to cover as well. Kind of speed up their advance. Sturm Tiger needs to get a good hit here. Calliope's advancing as well. Both? No, the other one's staying back. Sturm Tiger moving in to open fire. Dodging. Oh, nope, he's aiming at the Ranger. Bye, Ranger. No, he's pulling back. Allowing the Rifleman to get an AT grenade off. Oh, he's turning sights on the Rifleman. It's like, how dare you shoot at me. Okay, I don't know if you were expecting him to advance, but he was suppressed. You ended up hitting your own men. And by that shot, yeah, you have a Firefly. Alright, the British have the first Sherman of the game. Didn't expect that. And are pushing against the base. Panzer Grenadiers are about to be run over at this point. Oh, fantastic grenade getting a number of units. We're at 13 kills right now. Yeah, they're pulling back to base. Hey, Calliope, I found your target. You want to move up and neutralize that base? JrChicklis now pushing on in, hitting the medical. Again, weird place for a medical. You probably want to put it in your base to just heal. Up, firing at the Stuka, or reloading. We have P-47s. Sorry, strafing support coming in, not P-47s. What am I saying? Oh, good kill right there. Yep, here they come. Annihilating the infantry. Tiger tanks back on the field. Calliope opening fire. Kills the Sturm Tiger. Pretty much all of his infantry is now dead. Stuka opening fire against the blob, but once again they're going to dodge. Oh, they actually hit the Firefly. Okay, that might help the Tiger. The Tiger's currently hitting the thing that can take the most hits, not really dish it, and ignoring the thing that's doing the most damage but can't really take it. So, you know, I would hit the thing that's doing the most damage. And the Tiger's probably going to die. Oh, boy. Nice shot right there. Oh, my God. Greyshot. Oh, boy. Barely making out. But the Rangers knock out the Tiger, knock out the Panzerwerfer, and that's pretty much GG. That's GG at that point. Yeah, the Allies have every single point on the map except for the Axis base. Although they even knocked out some of the defenses. So, really, they're just going to pull back and, yeah, the Axis will surrender. Not a great game for the Axis. Not a great game. They had a good opening streak, but I think I know the problems. First off, Filthy Western. Stop with the light vehicles. One Panzer II is enough. Don't deploy like 8 of them. And you deploy a lot of scout cars. They didn't really use them for for actually resources. They kept dying. Great holds. You needed medium armor out. You needed the flak panzer out sooner, so that way you could get medium armor and also hold territory. Puma might actually been good to go back and kill the Calliopes. Again, I know they had a lot of bazooka teams, but you actually did very well in the beginning in the first half. Once they started upgrading their men, getting more veterancy, and getting Calliopes, you just couldn't hold your line. Yellow did decent, though. Again, with a very small force, Master Doll was able to keep doing a lot of damage, and again, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he killed the JrChicklis, and I was rooting for it, but then the bazooka team, the AT grenades started flying, and then he couldn't get out. It's just one of those scenarios where it's like, you did really well, and even though Filthy Western got more kills, I think that Tiger coming in was literally saving him. I think player-wise, Yellow did better in the second half, even though not by much. And then Filthy Western did better in the first half with a lot of charges, though we lost a lot toward the end. And also, neither of you two got good artillery strikes. Neither of you two really did. Master Doll got slightly more damage, though. I'm going to chalk that up to the Firefly, if I had to assume, if anything. Oh, but the JrChicklis did get a decent amount of damage as well. Let me double check. JrChicklis, Firefly, 4,000. Oh, yeah, so it's incredibly close. Yeah. So Firefly and JrChicklis got quite a bit of damage. But, as well, Architect. Thank you for submitting this replay, by the way. Yeah, thank you, Architect, once again. Let's see how you did. Riflemen were very good. Again, that's also one thing. He did, slowly but surely, even though he lost, a squad here or there, he still did pretty well. Also, really good job with the Calliopes. They did a ton of damage. So, really good work across the board. Yeah, so I think this is an example of having a great opening, but not following up with stuff, and you just keep repeating the opening action, because he just kept deploying Panzer IIs and scout cars, and while sure they kept dying, he was holding, but he never changed his formula, and you need to. You absolutely need to change it, otherwise you're gonna die, and that's what happened. Now Yellow had a great Stug E. That's probably my second favorite unit of this game, the Stug E that could, and then the Tiger coming in doing a ton of damage to both red. Master Doll fell back multiple times, and I honestly thought he was done for, that his entire side would collapse. But I think the JrChicklis made the smart decision of going back to his ally, and his ally covered it. Even though it died, his ally was there and was able to put the end to the Tiger. And without that Tiger, they just didn't have enough to fight Resurgence by Master Doll and Architect's continued assault. So really good job there. But in any case, guys, tell me what you think down in the comments down below. And once again, thank you, Architect, for submitting this. Thank you to all my patrons for your support. And if you want to support me, hit that like, subscribe button. Check out my Patreon link down below. And of course, join the Discord. It's again, free link down there. Though I will say patrons and subs and other stuff do have more access and more features on there than your base. But hey, if you want to just join in and know about my stream times announcements, again, just click the link down below. Or I guess you would have to copy and paste it into a web browser. But I digress. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Josh, Milam, Joey G240, Just Thomas Plays, Spartycus, Rifle, JrChicklis, Pyroshark, Ion, Ollie, Ace, GTA, and Jakub Osweija. Thank you all for your incredible support. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see you all next time.